Publisher journey video of the day. How you doing? Had a pretty good day today. Worked on my daily to-dos. Today I was working on my next book. I'm telling you, with AI, I'm going non-stop. A to Z, all out. You know, all the previous years of experience I've done with real books, real writers, that was real experience. That was amazing, right? And I don't regret that. And I'll still love to work with real people, real writers, all the way. But with AI now, I'm just ready to run, man. I'm ready to run all topics A to Z all the way. I'm sorry, I get excited talking about this because as a publisher, you know, we want to just publish books. That's all we do, you know. If you're a musician, you want to do music all day. If you're, violinist. If you're a speaker, you want to preach. You want to speak all the time. If you're a basketball player, you want to play basketball. That's the main thing you want to do. If you're an author, you want to write. Whatever. If you're a painter, artist, you want to paint. If you're a photographer, you want to take pictures. If you're a publisher, you just want to publish. And with AI, it's still amazing to me, And the funny thing is, I feel like a lot of people are still not adapting to the new change in technology. Not just in publishing industry, but all industries. They're still kind of like, oh, what's going to happen next? You can't do that, I realize, We realize, look at history. Like, when the internet came out, it was an internet boom. You need to take advantage of it, There's only a short time window to really take advantage of it and go all the way. Because if you wait until everyone else uses AI, it just becomes a norm. It's kind of late, just like the internet. When the internet came about, I was lucky enough to discover eBay when I was in college, test it out, and continue with that dream of being an internet marketer before it was like popular, not like now. Now it's like it's kind of a default. Everyone knows what's an internet business. Okay, yeah, online business. But back then, when I was getting started, no one was doing what I was doing, right? It's just like, are you serious? People would be like, but isn't that like, is it secure? Like, people would ask, yeah, I'm telling you, I feel the same with AI. So I've been working on my next book, HowExpert Guide to Los Angeles. I already did 2 books on Los Angeles the past 30 days. One about Koreatown, LA. As a fellow Korean American, I'm proud of that. Number 2, San Gabriel Valley. Someone from San Gabriel Valley. It is the region that has the most population in LA County, believe it or not. People don't realize that. It has the most cities in LA County. Did you know that? San Gabriel Valley. So I had to do that book. And now I'm going to do a book. I'm finishing up a book and setting it up for just general Los Angeles as a whole. Not the city, but just LA as a whole in terms of county and all aspects of county. Because LA County actually has 88 cities and unincorporated cities. So when people say they're from LA, people from all over the world and from the US, they think it's just Beverly Hills or Hollywood. That's not it. Sometimes a lot of people in Beverly Hills, Hollywood, no disrespect to any of them, especially Hollywood, they're people from out of state who came here for a dream, and that's awesome. That's cool. But that's not the only LA, right? Everyone needs to realize a lot of people who grew up here, went to school here, they might have lived in the outskirts of the city of LA, but they're in county of LA. There's 88 cities. So I want to, as someone who grew up in LA pretty much, majority of my life as a kid, went to school here and whatnot, I want to do a book on LA. So I'm finishing that up. And again, I did this with AI, so it's solid content. Okay, solid content. If you get the book, you will be happy with my newer books now with AI. I'll tell you why. Because it's more comprehensive, it's grammatically accurate, it contains all aspects of the topic. It's longer, believe it or not. Most of my guides are 30,000 words. Now with AI, I'm doing books that are like 40,000, 45,000. One was 50,000 words. Now I don't want to go too long because we'll test it. I'm testing out longer books, but I'm just saying the power of AI has the capability to create longer books. Okay, and that's incredible. For me back then, if I wanted to hire a writer for a 50,000 word book, it would have cost me more money. With AI, it doesn't cost me anything except for ChatGPT 4.0 premium. I pay for $20 a month. It just, I'm telling you, you gotta learn how to use AI, not just for publishing industry, but for all industries. Right now, you gotta practice. How do you practice? Use ChatGPT, just like you use Google, and practice. I went to a seminar just a month ago. He wasn't in my industry. He was like a consultant, and he was telling me he uses ChatGPT for analysis for his clients or something like that. And it speeds things up. You don't have to do the whole thing, but little things that you don't want to do, or it speeds things up. It does the job, and it does the job in an incredible way. It's not just like poor quality. It's actually good quality. It's almost like talking to a ChatGPT. It's like talking to the smartest person in the room. It knows everything. It's smarter. It's fast. I mean, I'm telling you, okay? I wouldn't have been able to produce, and I'm just getting started. I've only published like 3 books right now with AI so far. Okay, the last 3 books. I'm working on my 4th one. I already have my 5th one, the content pretty much ready and finalized, and I'm going to publish that. Like, I just want to publish all day and every day, I'm not even worried about advertising. You know why? Because I believe in the long run. I'm going to publish these books that are high quality. Even if it doesn't sell right now, I don't look at the short term. I look at the long term. Because I know in the long term, some people slowly but surely are going to get these books. And as long as they're high quality, guess what? I'm going to get high quality reviews, 5-star reviews, naturally, organically. And as it gets high quality reviews by people who are happy about it, because they're going to realize, wow, this book is solid. This is high quality. These books are even better than the previous books or competitors or previous books by my publishing brand. And it's just going to naturally, slowly, organically. When the product is good, you don't have to worry about advertising. A lot of the top CEOs say that. Yes, I do a lot of Amazon ads. I focus on that. I'll continue to do that. But my main bread and butter is creating books and publishing books. Back in the day, I called it hiring writers and publishing books. Now it's creating books and publishing books. Creating and publishing, because I use AI now. So it's creating books, and then I publish. That's my bread and butter. You know what I mean? So I'm going to continue doing that. Simple. And that's my bread and butter. It's not advertising. Advertising I'll continue to do, but that's secondary. I'm not worried about advertising right now. I want to create as many high quality, solid books for all topics from A to Z and put it out there on all platforms. And I like organic. And from high quality books, the people who enjoy the books, get the books, slowly but surely, they're going to eventually give, 5-star reviews because they like the book, because it's good. And from that good experience, my books are going to elevate in the search rankings naturally without advertising. People think, I got to figure out the advertising technique. Listen, if you have the worst product in the world and you use money to spend on advertising, that book is going to tank. Because people are going to find out it's a bad book. So, yeah, you may have made money initially. But if you spend advertising, people are going to be unhappy with the quality of the book. And it's going to get 1-star reviews over time. And then you spend money on advertising on that 1-star book, you're wasting money. It's not going to convert into sale. So it's about product first. Remember that. That's my bread and butter. I always knew that. It wasn't advertising. A lot of people think advertising. Yeah, it's important. As long as you have a product, a high quality product, then the advertising will boost your success. But if you have a poor quality product, you advertise it, it's not going to do well. So, focus on the product first. Focus on the product first. High quality products. So that's what I do. With AI, I'm focused on just creating the highest quality product as best as possible. And then I'll naturally do advertising. Okay? And we'll go from there. You know? So that's pretty much it. Working on a book about Los Angeles, LA as a whole. And down the line, I might do other sections of LA, like maybe Hollywood. I might do a book about Hollywood specifically because, it's a popular topic. I also has, as a publisher with experience being introduced to so many topics over the years, I have other unique hobbies that I personally wrote back in the days too, that I could do a better job on with AI. So I think I'm not just going to do topics about cities or countries or those kind of topics as travel guys. I want to do other topics that are unique. Generally speaking, as an internet marketer, I've always loved unique topics. And what I said before, what's a good topic? If I've never heard of that topic, that's actually a good topic to publish because there's no competitors. Now, some people may disagree because they're like, there's no demand. Yes, that's true, but in these days, there's too much. There's like so much competition with the popular topics. It's easier to probably make sales with a unique topic because it will sell organically. So I'm already ready to publish all topics from A to Z. You know what I mean? All topics A to Z, especially unique topics. Okay, hold on one second. So anyhow, I'm looking forward to unique topics because I know the unique topics will do better. Right now, I had to do books on LA. I wanted to because I am from LA, so I want to. Why not do it? It's more like a passion project than like something. I was like, it was more of a passion project. It wasn't some project that I knew was going to be profitable per se because LA, let's just be honest, there's 60,000 products on Amazon. But I'm not just doing it for money all the time, I mean, I could, but you got to balance that out. Sometimes if you only focus on whatever topic is profitable and do that, that's great. But there's a part of you that needs to be fulfilled. Like Tony Robbins said, success without fulfillment is failure. That's why sometimes I do topics that is meaningful for me. And I truly believe in the long run, those books will also sell. All books will eventually sell as long as high quality content. And with the AI, I'm able to get high quality content. And no disrespect to all the freelancers I worked in the past, but sometimes you work with freelancers, you promise something, high quality, they may even write a great cover letter answer, have good samples, but it turns out the book is not the best quality. They don't follow the instructions you send them. Over and over again, you ask them to, make the book, follow the examples of the 5-star books that I have by my brand on Amazon. You show them example after example, but still, that's my frustration working with freelancers. But AI doesn't make mistakes. It listens to your instructions. Whatever type of book you want, if you want a fiction book, it follows the format. If I ask for a nonfiction, step-by-step structured how-to book, they listen and they give it instantly. They don't give me another type of book that I didn't ask for. So it's just a lot easier working with AI, with the birth of AI. That's why I'm, once I made the decision I'm going to go with AI, I'm just ready to run. I'm ready to run and go all out and go all in, and I'm excited. I wish I could talk to other people in real life about this because I know a lot of people don't do what I do in real life. Over the internet, I see some people, but in real life, my job is a little bit unique, kind of unique. Let's just be honest. That's why I go to these seminars because, it's important to connect with people that and whatnot. And, it's my passion. This is my passion. This is my love. I know I tell this to other people in real life. Sometimes they're not excited. It's, so I get excited talking to myself here on YouTube. So for those of you who are also in this industry or aspiring to be in this industry, Again, I teach my training how to use AI, or if you want to write yourself or you want to hire writers, I have experience in all those formats. I also have experience doing fiction, nonfiction, all genres. I even have experience doing low content, no content. I have had experience, and I've published hundreds of books. I'm not here to show off, but to share with you. Hey, I have real life experience doing this, not just teaching. Okay? And no disrespect to anybody who are great teachers. We need good teachers, I believe. They focus on teaching, so they're great at teaching, actually. But sometimes, if you want to learn, sometimes the thing about teachers, they'll teach you a lot, just what I've seen. But I feel like the ones who actually do and get results, they'll teach you specifically focus what works. So you can learn about everything about publishing, but not everything works. Believe it or not. For example, on Amazon ads, there's 3 types of ads: sponsored ads, lock screen ads, all that. I've tested it out. Sponsored product ads work the best. Lock screen ads, I've lost money on it. So you can get straight to the point. Sometimes, if you don't have experience in it, you'll teach everything theory-wise. Okay, that's good. But if you learn from someone who's actually done it and tested it out with hundreds of books and hundreds of niches, you'll get straight to the point and save time, energy, and get right to the right strategy that works. Right? So that's important. Get the shortcut. So again, the best answer to everything in marketing is to test. But I've tested it a lot. Okay? And the other authors and publishers who've tested it, they will agree with me. Sponsored product ads work the best. I haven't seen lock screen ads work. That's just one example. Okay? And I've seen, sometimes people talk about everything. Like, sometimes you get straight to the point. This is what works. Do it. Okay? So anyhow, what's next? Let me see. What's next? What's next? Let me think about it. Yeah, so I'm working on publishing. Also, another update I'm doing Facebook ads finally. I don't know. You don't have to. Okay, here's another lesson. You don't have to know everything about anything to take that first step. And I know that from my experience as an internet marketer, right? But I kind of stopped myself from moving forward with direct selling, which is a popular topic in this industry. Selling on your own website and whatnot. I use Shopify. This is a popular platform. I've also taken a step back from doing Facebook ads, because to be honest, Facebook ads is a little bit more complicating than Amazon ads. But Facebook ads, what I found out is using this theory like, hey, just keep it simple. I don't have to know everything about Facebook ads. I read books on Facebook ads as well, and they tell me you got to get this tracking link, then you got to do, this type of thing. Amazon, I forgot the term, a certain type of Amazon type of link that they have so you can track the sale. Like, that's too much. It's too much work for me right now. I might do that later on as I advance, get better at Facebook ads. So I said, forget that. I got tons of products. Let me just test out the simple way. And guess what's interesting? The simple way is working. Simple way. You know how I track now? I don't need to know everything. I just look at the CPC, cost per click. Some ads, the cost per click is low as 5-6 cents. So if it's low as 5-6 cents, that's good for me. And then I look at the overall sales for the month for the book. That's it. I don't need all that tracking link, all that confusing steps, and then split test all of this. And that's good. Trust me, I'm pretty sure that's the best way to do it. But what I've learned, and I want to share with you, and this is something I've always implemented in my life as a online business owner. Even though you don't know everything, just take action with what you know the best way you can. And it doesn't have to be detailed. Just get started. Just go. Just take action, right? And keep on keeping on. And guess what? You'll realize, oh my goodness, I'm getting results. That's something I'm even learning later in my years as an online business owner. I got to keep that mindset. You know, you don't need to know everything to take that one step. Just take that step. And a lot of times when you take that step, you learn a lot more than trying to learn everything from a book and video and everything. And that's one of the biggest problems I see, not just in the self-publishing industry, but a lot of industries. Self-publishing industry as well. People want to get everything perfect before they publish a book. You know, they want to make everything perfect. Okay, and if you try to make everything perfect, guess what? A year later, you're still in the same place. And I've been there too in my journey, at my journey too. Even as a full-time internet marketer and publisher. Like, I've always talked about doing Facebook ads, but I never did it because I got kind of stuck in information overload, and I didn't take that next step. I said I was going to do direct selling, and I didn't take that next step. Guess what? I'm just taking one step at a time. You know, I got a lot of books, so I decided yesterday too, like, I'll do 2 to 3 ads per day. You know, if I keep that pace, maybe in 3 months I can finish this project. I could delegate it too. You know, that's the better way to do it. But sometimes it's not all about delegation as well. It's sometimes you want to do it yourself. In my personal opinion, I used to delegate everything and anything back in the days, and I don't want to go into the whole story, but I've had bad experiences from that as well. So I learned to kind of step back from delegation. I still have my team members I delegate, but especially new things, I want to know too. I want to test it out too. And once I really figure it out, I'll delegate. Once I find the right team member I could delegate to and whatnot. You can delegate everything. But, you know, I'll do this myself right now. And I'm okay with that. And my main priority is creating and publishing books. But on the side time afterwards, I'll do the advertising, Facebook ads. And right now I'm doing Facebook ads for both Amazon version of the book and the Shopify version of the book. And we will see. We will see. One step at a time, one book at a time. I might not finish this whole big project because I got hundreds of books. But, you know, if I advertise 3 books a day, I got about 400 books. It takes me 100 days. That's kind of my thing. I know I need other days I'll be busy, but. So those are some lessons I'm sharing with you. Hope you enjoy the lessons and keep taking action. Okay, if you don't have any questions, let me know. Or if you want to learn more in detail, click the link below the video. Check out my recommended resources. Thanks for watching. Talk soon, all right? Take care. Bye.